On the 7th of December 1941, Japanese bombers struck at Pearl Harbor in Hawaii, whilst also attacking Dutch and British targets. Japan was now at war with the United States, the Netherlands and the United Kingdom, as well as having an ongoing war against China. The US, although neutral, had been supporting the United Kingdom for some time. So what was Hitler going to do about it? Roosevelt had the same problem. Should he declare war or not? Hitler solved the problem for him. He convened a special meeting of the rubber stamp parliament, the Reichstag, on the 11th of December 1941, and then declared war on the United States. The war was now global. It really was the Second World War. In his speech declaring war, Hitler stated that Jewish agitators had been behind Roosevelt. Almost 3 years earlier, in the very same building, Hitler had declared, "If the world of international finance Jewry, both in and outside of Europe, should succeed in plunging the nations into another war, the result will not be the Bolshevization of the world and thus a victory for Judaism. The result will be the extermination of the Jewish race in Europe." Two other events had occurred at the time the Japanese bombers were attacking Pearl Harbor. In front of Moscow, the German front was beginning to collapse, signifying that the war in the east would not end quickly. And in a small village in Poland called Chełmno nad Nerem, the ancient Jewish population of the town of Koło was brought and in batches were gassed in specially designed vehicles next to a manor house located next to the village church. From there, the lorries took the bodies to the nearby Rzeszów forest, where they were buried. With the US entry into the war, Hitler now had his excuse to murder the Jews of Europe. He could do now what he had threatened in January 1939. He could intensify the murders that had been going on in the East since the beginning of the war, and above all after the attack on the Soviet Union. Now he could tell his inner circle precisely what he intended to do.